Hola mis amigos and possible amigos, my name is Taffrey16. Welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 192. It is Sunday or maybe Saturday if you're watching this a day early on Patreon. For those who don't know, the Patrons have the option to watch these, as well as the reaction videos up to a day early, sometimes more, and you get your name inside the video description as well. But regardless of what day you were watching this on, let's go ahead and read some comments. I saw a tweet recently about how queuing to see the Queen lying in state would have made an exceptional outnumbered episode. Oh Christ. Jeez. Alright, let's go with this. I thought I'd copy it here and share it because it's amazing. Pete continually suggesting that they turn back while Sue is adamant they see this through. Ben interrogating a royal guard before requesting a live stream from inside the coffin. Meanwhile, Karen becomes increasingly disillusioned with the monarchy, and Jake drops a bombshell while staring down tributes for a 96-year-old head of state. Sue and Pete contemplate grandparenthood. Auntie Angela pops up in the most ludicrously extravagant mourning attire known to man. Jake would pick up an anti-royalist girlfriend. Pete suddenly impressed by her discernment. It's only revealed that she doesn't believe the moon exists. Karen's asking why we have funerals because she thinks this is pointless. Ben's gone to see if anyone's really in the coffin, and Jake decided he's also an anti-royalist because it's a girl he's seeing. Yeah. You know, if we could turn back time, that could just about work. Hiya, Ghosts. Yes, Series 4 has just started here in the UK. Stay safe, all the best to you. You too. And also, US Ghosts just started their second series about 2 weeks ago, I think. The US series has actually been pretty popular here. I actually caught an episode of it the other day, and it's not bad, I gotta say. It's not bad. I don't know if you guys would like it, just because, you know, US and UK humor can be very different, but in my opinion, it's pretty good. I guess you've clearly gotten a lot of comments on episode 10 of Who, for the better part of the last 3.5 years, yes. Been a long time since I was even in your comments, although I can certainly say I was in the first and second Reading Your Comments videos, been subbed for 4 years. Holy shit, first and second. Well, thank you for the long-term support. I mean, 4 years is a long time to watch somebody annoying, you know? Or watch somebody and not get annoyed of them. Both things apply, but thank you, I appreciate that. Is there any chance of you doing more Bluestone 42? There is 100% chance. It is on the list. There are 2 more episodes on the request list. I think it's decently high up the list. Let me see. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. Episodes 3 and 4 are the 8th highest request. So yeah, it'll happen soon enough. Need to do more Still Game. You were the first YouTuber I've seen react to this and the last to finish the show. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I mean, you know how I do shows, usually. Well, I've been getting better at some of them, and especially with the full series format I'm implicating now, which I recently did with The Young Ones and with Last Summer Wine and with another show that will be revealed before the month's end. But yeah, I'll try to get more on Still Game, because there's, at the very least, I'd like to finish. I don't know about doing the revived last 3 series, but I at the very least like to do the first 6. In Still Game, he said that he was having his reception at his mother's at Mama's. Okay, cause usually with how much I've watched the show, I think I get the Scottish accent pretty well so far, but or at this point, but sometimes there's still things that slip through, and yeah, that went right over me. I could not make out what he was saying at all. Scots and Brits? Scots are British. Well, factually you're correct, yes, although some people would disagree, but that is not a can of worms I'm gonna open up. As often the case, the mix of comedy and pathos make this episode of Still Game a winner. I agree, and that show is almost underrated in its ability to do that very well. Like, it's a hilarious show, but when, from my experience, when it needs to get serious, it nails it pretty much every time. Throwback Still Game meme time. Why did you change the theme song? Oh man, for those of you who may be newer to the channel, so back when I first started doing Still Game semi-regularly, basically there's 2 different theme songs in Still Game. There's the original theme and there's the DVD theme, because there was some sort of licensing issue. So in like almost every Still Game reaction I've done, except for maybe 1 or 2, I've used the DVD theme, because most of the episodes you find online are uploaded from the DVD, so you find the DVD theme. And I used to get comments back in the day from people who remembered the show from the original theme, asking me why I had changed the theme. I'm like, I didn't do it. Oh, Winston returned to Still Game in the episode right after. I figured it'd be at least a few episodes afterwards. Seemed like a pointless departure if he literally came back in the next episode. I get what you mean, but I think they were just trying to do a two-part story, really. But yeah, they potentially could have dragged it out a little more. Most people keep their guinea pigs in warm or in a warm, secure outbuilding at least. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in the Outnumbered episode, spoilers, the dog they were babysitting mauled some guinea pigs, and I was like, but the guinea pigs were outside? And even though they were inside a thing, they were outside. I'm just wondering how many, do people, I used to own guinea pigs. I didn't keep them outside. Are you supposed to keep them outside? I'm not so sure about that, especially at night when it's cold. Like, what were their guinea pigs doing outside? You should react to Miranda, the sitcom, as it is funny. It is on the request list, so it will happen at some point. I did give up waiting for you and decided to binge watch all of Gordon, Gino, and Fred. Still more than happy to rewatch. I'm going to do a little bit of binging myself, somewhat. We will be completing the second series within this month and next month, before the Christmas month, basically, so I can set up for the next Christmas special in December. So between now and the end of November, I will be doing the rest of that first series. Fred Sirix has a daughter who's an Olympic diver and recently won gold in the Commonwealth Games. Really? That's awesome. Well, now she can say that her dad is a certified Lucha Libre wrestler. Gladiators, Doctor Who, Line of Duty, Death in Paradise, Brass Eye, Robot Wars. What a fucking month, bro. Yeah, and all those are monthly too, aside from Death in Paradise, but we'll see how we like it. This is talking of Gordon, Gino, and Fred. Mom, can we have Top Gear? We have Top Gear at home. Top Gear at home. I mean, you're not wrong, and I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with that, to be honest with you. I adore these two Doctor Who episodes, pitch perfect from a script, acting, and directing point of view. Everyone involved in the story is so bang on the money. The guy playing Baines, in particular, highlight, very talented performer. Yeah, his facial expressions were very good. Like, I mean, the whole faces he was doing, designed to make it look creepy as hell. He was very, very good at it. He should be commended for that. Whilst the next episode is the anticipated Doctor Who episode, I'll say this two-parter is Tennant's best performance. He played the role so well. You know, the last, like even that episode 42, which I didn't like, Tennant had one of his best performances in that. And then this two-parter, the Blood Family one, he was just incredible in this as well, because he was playing a whole different role, and he excelled at it. I had not seen too much of him before I watched Doctor Who, admittedly. I think the biggest thing I knew David Tennant for before I saw him in Doctor Who was probably that Harry Potter movie he was in, although he was just in it technically at the end. But man, he has so much range, and he's just an incredible actor. During the Doctor Who episode, he said, "I promised all those years ago, but that was just last year, dude." Yeah, you're right, actually. He said to him during the war that, yeah, I promised all those years ago, but it actually was a year later. Well, while that's technically, I'm sure, an error, I guess a way to bullshit around that could be that when you fuck around with Time Lords, you lose all concept of time. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. Comments in this video were pulled from the following: Reading Your Comments 191, Still Game 22 and 23, Outnumbered 23, Gordon, Gino, and Fred American Road Trip, and Doctor Who 36 and 37. If you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Your Comments, the videos to comment on are as follows. This video, the reaction to the Peter Serafinowicz show that came out yesterday. The reaction that comes out tomorrow, which, spoiler for you if you've made it this far in the video, is going to be Gavin and Stacey. And then the reaction videos that come out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the ones to comment on if you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Your Comments. But that's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel, Free 16 Reviews, my Twitter, if you want to follow me on my Patreon, if you want to support me or my Daily Motion, all those things are in video description down below, as well as the Twitch files channel and the community Reddit. Thank you also to all my patrons currently named in the video description. And for those of you who don't know, for as little as $1 or £1, you can get access to these Reading Your Comments, as well as the reaction videos up to a day early, sometimes more, in addition to getting your name in there. With all that being said, though, my name is Taff316, can't even say my own name. This has been episode 192 of Reading Your Comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.